So today we're breaking myths, sharing stories, and getting very real. This is stories between us, and we are. I don't like to use honored. We're thrilled to have someone who's at the center of this movement of the anonymous story sharing on social media. She's at the center of this movement. I'm so honored and thrilled. We are honored and thrilled to have her on here. So first off, I'd say congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your promotion.
Yeah, thanks.
She's a what's that movie? Woman something. The American movie.
Woman King.
Yes, she's a woman king. Let me let her introduce herself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Rukaya Mohammed Sharu. I am a mom. I like to say I'm a mom first. I'm a business person. I am a safety consultant. I'm a firefighter. I am a therapist.
She's a lot of things.
I'm a lot of things, basically,
and a lot of things.
And I am honored to be here today. I'm really honored to be here today. The reason I started this whole thing online is just about women empowerment. So whenever I see a woman, whether I know you, I do not know you, in as far as I know you're safe, I'm definitely turning up. So thank you so much for having me.
A pleasure.
Yeah.
A pleasure. Mm-hmm. So in one sentence, can you describe yourself?
Oh my goodness. I never thought they were going to ask me what I see myself as a chameleon in a good way. If that makes sense. A chameleon in a good way. The reason I'm going to say a chameleon in a good way is what you see is what you get. The energy you give me is the energy I'm going to give you. If you come to me nice, you're definitely going to get a very sweet version of me. Whatever you come with, so I see myself as a chameleon. If it was years ago, I'll tell you, oh, I'm blonde, I'm not. Now I'm just a chameleon. I just give everybody back the energy they give to me, basically. So yeah.
I have two questions actually.
Okay.
What's one thing you used to value before that you don't value anymore?
People's acceptance. Yeah. You said one thing or two things? One. Okay, people's acceptance. I used to be obsessed with wanting to be accepted.
How did you remove yourself from that?
I think life happened. No matter how you're doing something, it just got to a point that I just knew that I was more than this. And I just knew that I had so much to give. And I knew that I was enough for me to not even care about whether someone accepts me or not. It just happened. It happened during COVID. A lot of awakening happened during COVID because we were forced to stay. And I just do that. No, I'm more than this. And I just, I know this is funny. I might sound corny, but I started to call people off. Everyone that I felt like, knew that I just knew that I was begging to be in their good graces. And let's say maybe I was going to come here now and I needed to, pour that up because I knew that you're likely going to say, oh, her face looks somehow. I just used my scissors and everybody just get out. And that was how I started. And it happened in COVID. Everybody, I just noticed I was not myself. Oh, I was scared that if I was in your presence, I was going to be trying to be in your good graces. All of them, I just used the scissors and cut them off, all of them. And that was the beginning of a beautiful thing for me. Yeah.
Self-realization.
Yeah, that was what happened for me. Yes.
So what's one thing you value now that you didn't used to value before?
My time. My time. Oh my goodness. My time. If you're not worth it, you're not getting it.
Time is actually more.
Oh my goodness, my time. I found out that was pre-COVID. I found out that I was wasting my time on, oh my God, I don't want to use the term useless, but things that were just not worth it, to be honest. And now my time, like, I don't care how much you're giving me. If it does not feel good, I'm not giving you my time, so yeah.
And like, I can't explain how grateful we are for having you here. I actually thought and we had to pay her to come.
Ah, no, come on.
So when I spoke, and the first time I'm like, oh my god, because
yeah,
I don't like hearing no's, but because of this, I've chosen to do this.
yes,
like I'm prepared
you have to,
to hear no's. If you get 10 no's, you can hear yeses. It's okay for you. It's still a build to your story.
Yes.
So again, we're on to have.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So you're the first real fighter I've met in person.
Okay.
Let me not lie to you. Let's forget that there's firefighting
in Nigeria.
Things.
That's fair.
Especially a woman. So what drew you to firefighting? What has been your experience also?
Okay. Let me start from what drew me. To be honest, nothing drew me. You know, I was just a normal Nigerian that needed a better job. When I graduated, when I graduated, I went for NYSC. Where I served was a school, a British school. But when I gave birth to my third born, I got what they call I had preeclampsia. Then after I gave birth, I was dealing with serious high blood pressure, serious, stuff like that. So, and teaching job is quite hectic. So I had to leave and
where were you teaching? Was it
Farmax British School. It was a primary session. I was the teacher. Yeah, it was a lot. So, and I had my own kids, so it was a lot. So there was a recruitment going on, and I found out that there was a recruitment going on, and the opportunity came. Let me say that. So when the opportunity came,
what year was this?
2019. Okay. 2019. The opportunity came, and the person said, I know you're breastfeeding because my baby was just 6 months, and I know you're breastfeeding, but the reason you can only get the job if you go for the training for 6 months. So you have to. And just like you said, you didn't even know. By the way, me, I was like, which kind of training, fire service one do we say, and I saw them finish, to be very honest with you, till I went for training. Till I went for training. The beginning of my, I said after COVID, everything started happening from, so, and yes, and let me tell you, the training, and I now understood why military personnel are different, like, because you start to see, you see your body, like your body cannot go through some stuffs. Then they go through those stuffs. You're never the same again. That was what happened. I had to wean my child at 6 months because I would stand for like 7, 8, 9 hours under the sun. You said I'm fair, but that was how it was tough. I trained in Mina. That was what made it even easier for me because my parents are in Mina, so my kids. And they told me, and I was supposed to sleep in camp, but they said, okay, we can do something for you. You will leave 10 p.m. at night and you will come as early as 5 a.m. God rest his soul. My dad said, don't worry, I'll be taking you. So my dad will take me immediately to camp and I will stand for hours. You see, my blood pressure, it disappeared. I'm telling you, that's to tell you that some of our health issues is because we don't move our bodies. Waiting. Yes. I would sleep during lectures when it's time for the fire drill, parade, whatever. But my body was shifting to, I never thought I could do it. Do you understand? So yes, there are a lot of jobs, organizations that are in Nigeria that are actually working, but there is already a narrative out there. So that is my journey to firefighting. Now, even though I went through all that and I started to work there is this idea of Nigerians that you want to be associated with big offices like CBN, FIRS, NPA, stuff like that. So even though I got the job, I still had that idea. So I told my dad after like some months. I told my dad, I was like, I heard that they are giving people FIRS, and I want to switch. And he said, and my dad is a retired military man turned politician before he died. So I was like, he said, okay, I'm going to tell you something, and in 6 months come back and tell me if you still want to keep this job or you want the FIRS, and I'll go out and look for either FIRS or something else that you think will fit your persona. Thank you. So he said, one, I want you to go to that job, and for 6 months, I want you to think about what you can achieve from it for yourself.
This is the current job you have.
Yes, I didn't leave. He said, secondly, I want you to see what you can create from that job for yourself.
Set goals for you.
For yourself too. He said, I want, number 3, if you go to the job and you see that people are not going to the office, do not, for that, he said, for 2 or 3 months, make sure you go to that office every day and see how you can change other people that don't go to the office to come into the office, making sure that even though people are not going, try and see how you can create something that will make people come to the job. There are, I think he gave me like 6 or 7 different criteria, and he said in 6 months I should come back and he will see how he can get FIRS or NP or something for me. 3 months later I called him.
You didn't even wait till
No. Because my mindset changed from those things he said to me.
Definitely.
You know, and federal fire is working. You know, I think I think people are used to seeing the fire service that is owned by the state. There is federal fire service, which is where we are. We are under interior, federal fire service, immigration, civil defense, and prisons. We're all under. That's what we call paramilitary. We're all under the same salary scale, same promotion. If you notice, when I got this promotion, even immigration got, stuff like that. We're all under. It's just that we have different job descriptions for us. So let me tell you.
What about the Navy?
No. The Navy is with the military.
Okay.
Navy is with the military. So there and then I started to create stuff. Before you know it, in the office, I created days that there's no fire outbreak. Because we have what they call it, operations. The people, like in the military.
Operations.
Yes, I was in operation, but now I'm in the office. I'm the public relations officer for the zonal command for Kaduna State, Kaduna Zonal Command. So I was in operations, and then later on I was brought to the office. So as soon as I was brought to the office, so those of us that were in the office, and the job cannot be only restricted to the operational, because if you're saying you're trying to prevent fire out, what you need to do is try and see how you can create a way that it does not happen in the first place. Which is why we are in the office. Then, so we'll just go. So before we started, I created, I think in 2022 or 2023 in the office, I created a quiz competition where people that, even though we went for training, there are some things that maybe you've forgotten. All of officers, I self-funded, gifts were attached. Everything.
This promotion is well deserved.
You do understand? Then. And what people don't know, there are some things I will not say now, but what people don't know, that irrespective of where your job is, but there are a lot that you can create and make from it. But because we Nigerians already have the mindset that you just have to be on the bigger level. If you're even on those big jobs, you cannot even create another avenue to make extra income for yourself. Do you understand? You can be a shoemaker today as a woman, and you can decide that, okay, you want to create, you can train people. You can do same with fire service. You can become a safety consultant where you go to other organizations. Yes, there is so much in it. There is so much in it, but we as Nigerians are just so obsessed with what we think people think.
I don't want to sure. Does it come under the office, or you can take it as a side thing? Because now you're like a consultant, like you mentioned.
Yes, you can take it as a side thing. Yes, yes, but you can also be. We also do that from the office. They will come and say, the office will tell you, we need to train some of our staff about safety, stuff like that. Yes, that's your job.
Wow.
That's your job. The federal government is paying you to actually make sure that fire outbreak don't happen. But if it happens, you people will go and do it. So that's our job. We go out, we go to hospitals, we train. I think there was a time we trained some CBN staffs. We've done for FIRS, we've done for, yes, there's a lot. It's just that I feel like we need to put it out there more for people to see that it's actually happening, more awareness. But there's just so much. And now I cannot even see myself outside, walking outside the Federal Fire Service. I cannot.
So what did Daddy say?
He just laughed and just let me be. And that was it. And then, yes, but I was so glad that I had him. To just say, okay, because other parents will be like, okay, since I have the opportunity, I'll get a job, don't worry. But he saw beyond where I was seeing at that time, which is where I'm seeing now.
And so, he saw your capability.
Yes, he saw that I could do it.
Yes.
So I am so grateful for that.
What does an emergency call out look like on a normal day?
On a normal day, the call comes, and immediately there and there, the men are they turn up.
Why the men? The women don't go?
We go, but most times they assume, a lot of women go. Yes, they assume that we are not we are better off to receive the calls. For washroom in the Federal Fire Service, there's a TV, there's stuff like that where when there's a fire outbreak, it's you they call. So it's we women that pick the call because sometimes the male gender don't really have the patience to understand, especially when the person there is already going through panic. So we women have the patience to like, okay, calm down. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
The correct details.
Yes. Oh, say, okay, can you give somebody else the phone when we notice that person is not? Yes. So yes, we do go out for fire, but to be honest, we women in the service are very, 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 very few.
I was going to ask because
very, 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 very few.
So there's room.
There is room. So when we are few, and majority of our washroom, so it's definitely the men that will do the job. But I think for recent I remember.
What was your first experience like
the fire? Yeah, it was. I think the one I went to was not really that fatal. Oh. I think the people that were there were already learned about how to do the first things before the firefighters came, so it was not as bad as it will be, but it goes bad. I have 2 colleagues that almost died, or 3. There are lots. There are lots.
Some kind of psychological training you also go.
You have to go through psychological training. I'm a counselor, so sometimes I do counseling sessions for some of our firefighters that turn out because it's a lot. You can imagine, naturally smoke kills you before the fire. Just the smoke, you are gassed out and you can't even move. No. But as you people are running out, we are going in. That alone takes a psychological toll on you.
You're going into the dead end.
Yes, you know that this is what people are running, but you have to go in.
To the fire.
Do you understand? So yes, you have to.
I can't imagine.
It's a lot, but Nigerians don't know that. No. So I feel like we're one of those people that they take they don't see us finish. They just feel like these ones are just there. They are not used. But if you see the loads of my colleagues that have gone through psychological problem, serious, some don't work now because their back hurts. Some because the whole.
Is there like what's it called? A relief system for
there is a hazard allowance, which I would prefer to keep that now because I believe the government should do more. I believe the government should do more, and I feel like government are not doing more because they do not know. Actually, it's a lot. It's a lot. Some have asthma, injuries. This my colleagues. He lost his face, his hands, his legs. Yes, but he's better now. Ismail, we were decorated together. Yes, it was a lot. They went to. It happened in the bypass here. They went to off of, and there's a lot that needs to be done. To be very honest, and if the federal government and the society, the people in need will agree to join hands with us, everything will be fine. Ideally, you are not supposed to offload petrol in the afternoon. Yes, now, because there is fire, there is but they will still look for a way, the fuel stations will still go and offload, and that was what happened. They offloaded it and it went off. Now, then when it went off immediately, what they call them, people around us started to scoop
petrol.
Yes, and started to scoop petrol, and our men just came in. So we were already at the top, trying to see how we can. So when while we're trying to quench it off, the thing just blasted and it threw 4. I think there were 4 that day. 4 of our guys. I don't know. I'll check if I have the video. I'm going to show you guys. And it just threw them off. So when they say, okay, fire, please just shift. I know Nigerians will say there's one guy I want to go and resell, but it's not worth it. I think with those our guys, I think not less than 50 people died that day from that explosion. And the funny part, that's why the fact that our people still went off, other people had to still turn out to still finish
the job.
But I'm sure you've never heard this story before.
No.
But there are these are family people. I've written to my office to let me have like a page on TikTok to let people understand. Yes.
I'm having goosebumps.
Yes. So it's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So
like abroad, they have these plans for people that have this type of injuries on board. So I am sure
the federal government did their best with them. They are fine now, alhamdulillah. Let's leave it at that.
We have appealed for better.
Yes.
management of that.
Yes. Yes.
Fati doesn't like asking questions.
Yeah.
This Kano incident, we're not chasing clout on it because it affects everybody, to be honest.
Oh,
This
okay.
family.
Okay.
There's so much in play.
You know, people. The reason why we're having bad people roaming about the world is because it's from the family.
Yes.
We don't know that we are acting like we have amnesia, that we don't know that most of the problem are coming from the family. Yes. I told you I just lost my dad.
Last year. Right?
Yes, I lost him in September, and 2 weeks after, two of my siblings sued us, and I learned that part of the issue that happened is inheritance and all that. So me, I know what I'm going through right now, psychologically, about inheritance. And if you're talking about Arewa, the hate that and when I talk about polygamy now, they will say because I'm a woman and all that. But let me tell you, majority of the problems that stems from family starts from polygamy. I'll tell you for free. I'll tell you for free. If I decide to write a book right now, any day you open that page of that book, if you open one of the book, you will cry every day you open it. Because I'm from polygamy. And when my parents separated, when I was 5, I was thrown to the village. Now, they don't speak, at that time, majority of them don't speak English. I don't speak Nupi at that time. Now you know I speak Nupi fluently. So just imagine the trauma from a child at 5. And all happened because of polygamy. So these are conversations that they are trying to say, oh, we shouldn't talk about it. But if you want good people, because the hate stems from somewhere. Hate, you don't just have a child that just wakes up and decides to be hateful. Do you understand? It comes from somewhere. So if you take care of the unit of family, you've done 60% of the job for the society. So that issue is, but that one was reported because of how God, but it's been happening for years, and it continue happening if we do not tackle the issue. Because you notice that they will say, oh, the father likes this one more, or this wife was more, there's always going to be that. But until we take care of that unit, we're not ready for that conversation, to be very honest, till we take care of that. Because if you show me, what am I saying? I'm even going far, saying polygamy, I'm even going far. Even as a family, you as a couple, with children. I remember someone asking me why they feel like my husband is comfortable and I do not need to work and I do not need to do stuff. And I told the person, I said, because I don't want to, in my old age, hate him. If I am not doing the things I love right now, I'm going to hate him for life. A lot of our mothers hated our fathers. This is what we are doing too. Yes, this is what we are doing. Yeah. Hated our fathers because they felt like, a lot of them felt like they had lots of potential to do a lot, but they were stopped. So when he now gets to, his peak, gets everything that he wanted to have in life, then probably decides to now remarry because, of course, he wants to be happy. You understand? You will now feel like, oh, I gave him so much of my life. Why?
And what do I get in return? Because this story touched me from that aspect, this family incident, because I feel there's no sense of community anymore.
Okay.
There's no how, now the noise outside, somebody has been hitting something outside, and I'm aware that somebody is hitting something outside. There's no how you will hear a sound outside and you're mentally stable, and you will not acknowledge that.
Okay.
So from the neighborhood aspects, to be honest, we're doing, if we follow the Islamic principles, we'll be doing better in the community.
Okay. Though, this morning when I woke up, I saw a video from some of the neighbors that said they came out immediately, that they said they don't like the narrative that is going around, that they came out, the men. So probably it was just that woman that was not sure. I feel like Nigeria is just not too as safe as it used to be.
Yes.
And everybody's just scared. I think it's a psyche thing. Yes. So I try not to blame. Me personally, I do my best. I just feel like people are now guarding their mental health more, and nobody wants to be the stupid person anymore. So everyone is just being, make I just mind my business. It's not a good thing, yes. To be honest, we're already there. I think we're already there. People are just like, She don't want me. I don't want to. Before you will see that people, they're always trying to settle issues. But I think like people just got to know that I'm just tired of being the dumb one. Let me just let it go.
That's why I am now.
So that has happened to me before, and I just packed my leg. But right now, where I am, when I packed in there, I said hello to all the neighbors around me, and if there's anything, if once I'm aware, I go there. Though there are some other neighbors that had parked close to me and they didn't say anything. Myself, I'm gonna assume like there are no humans in there. So
what hurts me the most about this is that there is not going to be anything done about the situation. It's as if these people that into criminal acts are secluded from the environment for some certain purpose. I don't know. Because you never hear the end of it. Or justice is not met.
You know that you have one bad egg, throw it out there. The earlier the better.
How do you throw it out?
No, if you know you have a bad child, you know as a mother.
Yes, you know.
As a father, you know your child is a bad egg to the society. You know.
Yes.
And God forbid, I know I'm putting in work to train my kids. But once I notice that you're out of my league, I will personally take you to the police and say, well,
train him. This is your customer.
Yes. Yes. So I feel like, we should do more of that.
So in 2025, you released 3 books. I thought it was 2.
It was 3.
3 books in UK.
Yeah.
What inspired that decision?
Okay. So like I told you, I was shipped to the village and when I was 5, when my parents separated.
And it's children's books. So what
Yes. So during that time, I had lots of, even though it was traumatic, but I had beautiful experiences because my village is, do you know where they dredged that River Niger? There was a dredging that happened during Goodluck Jonathan.
What?
Dredging. The dredging of River Niger.
I was in, where was I? I think I was in I was in SS3.
Oh wow. Okay. So the dredging happened and that was where the dredging happened. The name of my village is Barrow. It was supposed to be like a port. It used to be a port. Yes, I'm from Niger State. So it's called Barrow. Under Agay local government. When you have time, people should Google about the dredging of River Niger. Please, when you have time, Google dredging of River Niger. Though it's shut down, we don't know why. But if it had happened, it would have been a big thing for the North, to be honest. So let's not. So my village is covered by rocks. Beautiful. So even with me trying to get myself as a child, but I also had beautiful memories.
You're raised by your grandparents?
Yes, at that time, but later on I left with my dad, or my dad's mom. Yes, my dad's mom. So it was a beautiful experience. Even though there was some part of it that was traumatic, I also had that beautiful experience. So, and I'm a lover of my tribe, my dad's side of the tribe, that is Onupi culture. So I just wanted to put something out there. It just came to me. That's what I do. I fast. So when I fast, ideas just flow into my head. And when the ideas just come, I just pick my pen and paper and write it down. When money comes, we execute it. Okay, yeah. So that's what happens to me. Once the idea comes, and when money comes, I execute it. So yes, not funded by anyone, self-funded. I wrote three Nupe books, numbers in Nupe for kids, animals for Nupe in kids, and a tiny storybook. So Kia Iwoyo, what is your name? Kia Iwoyo, that's what is your name in Nupe. So I did those 3 books and it was a success. It was beautiful. I have not had any accolades from the state or whatever, but I am just happy with myself.
Yes.
Because I believe this is the very first Nupe. So it was a beautiful thing. I was so proud of myself.
Why is preserving Nupe language very important to you?
To be very honest, I just like now, we're talking and I'm fixing Hausa in between. I am not a Hausa lady. And I would love to
you love because you make your videos
in English and in Nupe. In Nupe, yes. Yes.
There's this energy with Nupe language.
Yes, I just love to do it. Yes, I just love to do it. So I just want people to also, it's not a bad deal for you to be conversant with some little bit of a language that is not yours. We go out of our way to learn French, Spanish, and all that. So why wouldn't you want to learn Nupe language? So yes.
When I was in primary 1, we used to have electives.
Yes. Not in primary. Me, it was in secondary. I went to Federal Government College. So I remember that time I was in 1999. I was in just one. So I think in just two, you don't get to choose.
You have to.
You have to do Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba at that time. I loved those moments. FGC, Federal Government College, Mina. I loved that. You know,
doesn't happen again.
I don't think it happens anymore.
So from Dufia's foods to Dufia's
that means you've been there with me from far. If you know
what
that.
inspired your business journey?
Okay, see, I think I was from the beginning. I was trying to find myself.
Yeah.
I think at a point I just came on Instagram and I saw people doing things and I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon. And it started from Dufia's foods. Of course, I love cooking. I'm terrible at baking, but I love cooking. Then along the line, I saw the food content creators had big kitchens. I'm like, I can't do that. I feel like, and you know, I want to. I have this thing I do, like I want to see growth in myself. I want to see like target. So I feel like, so I was like, I'm going to be doing. I even started cooking of recent, but I'm just doing it unedited, the raw form. That's what I do. That's what I believe I can do. I love it when people see you as a raw form. Yes. The whole editing. I
was doing that with the blog, with the podcast too.
Yeah.
So people will see the behind the scenes.
Yes. So initially I was doing then from cooks, I now went to cosmetics. That cosmetics I loved it, and I believe I'll still do it. There's a way I want it to be. It's not there yet, so that's why I have not so, and at a point I was a blogger. Yes, I was blogging. That page is still there. I was a blogger. I blogged, but it just didn't align with me. Till one day there was one man that married a young girl. He's from Niger State. To be honest, I didn't even see it, but you know when you start blogging, people start sending you stuff.
Yes.
So they sent it to me. I think the man is aged maybe 70 or 60, I don't know. And people were posted, and I'm telling you, people sent it. More than 10 people sent it to me. So I was like, okay, let me post it. So when I posted it, people were now laughing like, this old man, stuff like that. And his daughter reached out to me and told me that, please, I want you to take it down. And I was like, why? And she was like, because we're not just happy about it. And please, I want you to take it down. And I felt bad. I told her, I said, well, I didn't even source from this thing myself. People sent it to me. People sent it to me.
You have a
from that moment, I said, blogging is not for me. Because I do not want to be part of people that would push it. Because believe it or not, people will do things. You self as a person, nobody say you pure complete. People will do things, So I just would not derive pleasure in laughing at a situation because people were laughing and the dad was enjoying it, or the new wife or whatever, but the kids didn't like it. And I just didn't want to be part of the people that will make it painful for them. So then I just quit the blogging, Dufia's Diaries page, and started it from scratch. I just wanted people to see what I am about, and the rest is history. Yeah.
This digital age where people send my ID, this, that. Why do you think people choose
me?
Social media, not even.
Okay, social media. I just feel like a lot of people have been hiding in their problems for long. And me being a counselor, know that sometimes when you speak out, you feel better. Sometimes you see when you meet your friend and tell her about your problems, it's not that you really want to, it's just that it's here. I just needed to go out. So I feel like that's part of the thing that before Hide My ID, there was with your friends.
Yes.
So, but along the line, friends started to judge, family members started to judge. So people got tired of the judging and started to take their problems to social media. And even me at a point initially when I used to see that I Hide My ID before I started it myself, I used to think that it had to be formulated
me too. This story is not correct.
And
this story is not realistic.
I'm like, why will you go and tell somebody till people started to to confess to me? It got bad. People will confess to me and say, I tried to kill somebody. I had to make posts. I'm like, please, because it messed up my mental health. I'm like, stop it. So this year, I've not done any Hide My. I've legit. I'm kind of carefully, and slowly, removing myself from the whole Hide My ID thing. If you send it to me, I might just munch it and post, but I'm not reading it out. And
So
I'm
what
a,
type of stories do you read out now?
I've not since the beginning of this year. I've not.
Okay, yes, you
I've
have
not done any. I've just
let's
doing
talk about
how people can be a better. Yes.
then she just reads it out. She doesn't even ask for some. She doesn't say a solution. She just
I
gives
just
you
yes.
guidance.
So if you want a counseling session, personal counseling session or therapy session, you book, and then we do. If you don't want, that's fine. But right now, I'm sticking to counseling sessions.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sad about this because I thought we were going to
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people
I
will
thought
be.
we were going to discuss one on the pod and would analyze it even though we're not.
Yeah, there are a lot in my brain that you can discuss, but it's all
But in
most
the
of the things
hierarchy
you've
of
seen.
love, money, and family, which one do you get the most? Love, money, and family.
Family,
Yeah,
family,
family.
family.
So this
Because that means love and family kind of it's kind of works hand in hand. But majority of the problems that I get from women is polygamy. My husband is treating me. Oh, I do not have it. Stuff like that. Those are the ones that I get. Majority. Right now, I have seen them. I've just refused to talk about them. If you want counseling sessions, let's do counseling sessions.
Out of the top of your head now, which story has been like you felt you took it personally, like you can't take it off your head.
Oh my goodness! If you that family that story, people would think it's the one that someone said she tried to kill someone. No, it's not polygamy. Actually, it's a girl that sent a message in. Was it in September?
Is it about like the girl with friends?
No. Okay. In September, and she found out that her husband is gay.
Yeah.
Yes. And I advised her to go home and tell her parents because I was scared that if he found out that she knew, I was scared of this thing. And she didn't come to me.
Was he abusive? That's why you were.
He was not abusive to her, but it was a loveless marriage and all that. So they are young. She's young. They had to try to, I don't want to give specifics. So, and after then, Nani met another son. I didn't get her on phone. Her Instagram, I'll send messages, there was no reply. So I was frustrated. She didn't get back to me till in December. I was in China at that time. That time we spoke and I told her I was gonna travel, so I was in China and she called, she sent me a message. I was like, oh, alhamdulillah, you've not been replying messages. She said, well, she has gone back to the marriage because she told her parents and the husband said it was a lie.
But she didn't have receipts.
And her mom, she had receipts actually.
Okay.
And her mom said, "Taje ta yi haƙuri." Saboda stepmother sun ta kasu musu dariya. That shit messed me up.
It's a messy situation.
I was so angry with the mother. I almost asked for the mother's contact, but I was like, well, no concern you. She's an adult. She's an adult.
Bring you.
She knows. Ta haihu kamar amma ko ba yaro, I don't know. Ba su da yaro.
So what are you?
So it's annoyed, and I wanted to persuade, but I was like, it's not my job.
If she had wanted,
she's an adult.
Yes.
Even if your mother has said that she's an adult, you would have done what is meant to be done. But if you don't,
but what if she's not?
I cannot love you more than you're supposed to love yourself. I believe she's okay, but that's her problem. So that's why I'm kind of like mentally detaching from the story times now, because I face stories that I cannot help it, and I've heard it. That kind of thing. You don't hear them, but feel help. So it's messing me up.
Yes.
So I'm
watching a lot of Mel Robbins these days. I think you should write them down. Write all the things, all the stories that you're holding on to. Write them down. So
it's that one just, I was like, I hate it when I can't help you solve a problem, at least, because she came and she was sad, and so since I can't help it, what's the point? So I'm only going to be posting stories that are not very serious, but things like this I will want to not be part of it.
What's the funniest you've heard you received?
Oh, there are a lot of funny stories.
You are not serious.
Is the one that he said. I think that one has like 150,000 views. The one that she said she married him as a second wife, and anytime he comes home, the people that are in the parlor will run.
Okay, yes,
they will run. So when when one of her sisters came, she refused to run, and then the husband called her in and said, well, I know you're a new wife, but don't come and change the things the way my house has been. When I come into the house, all of you must leave the parlor. So it was funny. But a lot of families have always been like that. A lot of people, yes, a lot of people fed their dad.
Yes.
And once he came in, like there was no smiley face. Most families, it's just that people are now talking about it. But it has been there.
The moment he steps in, everybody is finding a corner. Everybody is finding a corner.
It has, yes. Yeah, so that's like the funniest. I've seen other ones, but this takes the share, the crown. It was a very fun.
Can we discuss one? Maybe let's discuss one. Assuming we are your audience, normally.
Yeah.
Let's hear a story, then we'll discuss around it.
Okay. So let's see, a story where there was a woman that said that story is actually that's one of the stories that are hurting me too. She was a Christian, then she converted to Islam because she met this guy and he loved her and all that. Then all of a sudden, the babe that rejected him when he didn't have money started to have money. She started to treat her bad, abuse came in, stuff like that. And now I was able to motivate her to start a business because she's not mentally ready to leave. It's not everybody that complains about their marriage that wants to leave. Do you understand? So I motivated her, okay, start a business. And now she's doing interior, she's doing decorating for birthdays and all that. So when I see her case, I'm kind of proud of myself for like being part, but she's still in the marriage, actively in the marriage. So what will you advise her to do? Will you say, oh, you must leave because there's abuse till before she decides that she wants to leave?
Physical abuse, no?
Yes, there's physical abuse.
But it's easier said than done.
Yes.
What I realize is people that
it's easier said than done.
Physical abuse, it's even tougher for them to leave.
Yes.
There's somebody I knew.
The reason it's tougher for her to leave is because she has left the religion she was born with and she has gone to another religion, which is Islam. There's yes. So now, I think her and her parents are not really her mom, I think. So there's that. So
even at that, you can stay by yourself. That's what I feel.
It's not everybody that is equipped to stay by themselves.
But you never know. You can't.
Even if it's not, there are some people that have money, but they cannot stay by themselves.
But
mentally,
I think you never know until you try it.
But it's not everybody that is ready to try. That wants to try. It's not that people can try, but it's not everybody that wants to try.
This is a tough one.
Do you get? So.
I don't just say that.
Start the business.
She's doing the business. She's doing well now. She once in a while she sends me a message. Yes, they have beautiful kids. They have kids.
And she has somebody that should pour, or people that should pour all the love onto.
Yes.
She doesn't want to leave.
I didn't. I've never said leave. I've never, no matter what it is. I've never said leave.
You don't say leave.
No.
No matter how.
No.
So I only the girl with the gay person.
I didn't say leave. I said go home because you have a. Maybe me go tell you say make you come out now. Now you know what you want. You are an adult.
Yes.
For the fact that you opened your mouth to tell me a stranger online, I'm a stranger. Who know that they don't know me from Ada, and you came and told me. That means you want a solution, and I'm going to just tell you, okay, these are the things that you're likely going to do to get your life straight. I will turn you, but I will not open my mouth and tell you to leave. You want them to sue me? No, I will never tell you to leave. Never.
But for you as a counselor now, of all the stories you've heard abuse, you've heard drug use, you've heard lack of love, we've heard family issues.
Yes.
What is the deal breaker in marriages? Like for you, if you were the person, say
abuse is a deal breaker for me.
So everything else, abuse is number one.
Abuse is number one.
Abuse at different times, as a counselor.
Physical abuse. If you abuse me mentally, I will abuse you mentally. If you abuse me mentally, I'm promising you will never abuse me again mentally. Because I'm brutal like that. You will not do it. People that abuse you mentally is because they know that they find pleasure in doing it because they know you cannot retaliate. You love them too much to retaliate.
When they feed into your
your pain,
your weakness, your vulnerability.
It's like bullying now. People that bully you, it makes them feel better about themselves when they make you feel less. So even physical abuse, if you abuse, I will beat you back.
Yes.
There is a video I saw. There's a video I saw on online of one girl. I don't know if you saw it when one guy was flogging one girl.
Yes, I saw it.
And I was pissed that day. The whole day. Do you know what annoyed me? It's not the beating, no. It's how dare you don't attempt to fight back?
But when you're under any stress, you just
how dare you attempt not to fight back? So people don't. And I said, I posted it. I posted it on my status. I said the first fight I had in secondary school was with a boy. Yes, I will fight back. Yes, you are likely going to injure me, but you will remember that I fought back.
Yes.
So the next time you try to do it, you know that this person is likely going to fight back.
Even if I succumb to your beatings or whatever.
Deal breaker for me in marriage is abuse. Physical abuse. No, if you abuse me mentally, you will never do it again, I promise.
So you can stay in drug abuse. You can stay.
No. That's what you said. You said was hierarchy. Yes, the first is abuse. It's physical abuse. Why I wouldn't mind mental abuse is because you will never do it again. I'm capable to do it back. I will mirror it to you so bad that if you see mental abuse, you will never try it again in your life. Do you understand? So I feel like the way and manner you will snap out and we'll be on the same page. Then drug use self. I feel like I've never thought about that actually. I've never thought about it.
Almost they are like in par.
In par with this thing. Yes.
Very few drug users don't hit. A lot of drug users hit.
Yeah.
Very few don't hit.
I mean those are my the same. Then lack of there's a lot.
Lack of love. Do you think there's enough reason?
Yes.
Lack of love.
Yes. Because lack of love. Lack of love can turn to hate.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what used to happen, that you will see couples, you see one couple killing the other person. Yes. It's lack of love.
Like there's somebody, like, she feels like, I wish she could just die. So if you get to that
point, why are you there?
What's the point? If you get to the point that you feel I cannot tell him.
Yeah.
That it is very serious.
Yes.
Because I've watched it's like a sit down talk with one foreign ustaz. The guy was sitting there because he was telling him, Islamically, if a woman snaps out emotionally, she's due for leaving the marriage.
Yes.
And the guy was shocked, like,
yes.
He said yes. A lot of women are going to,
because most times we keep it in.
If a woman says, I do not love him anymore,
let her go.
Room to go.
Yeah.
So there's a lot.
There's a lot, but I don't tell my clients to, or anyone that comes to me, leave. I will tell you what is likely going to happen to you if you stay. So it's left for you to pick what. Yes, it's you came for counseling. Then when I notice, I have never been at the point where I need to report to the authorities. But when it gets to that point, I will do the needful.
But do you think as women, if we're seeking therapy, should we lean into men for therapy or women? I
feel like women don't. Let's even start by Nigerian women don't go for therapy.
I started therapy.
Let's start
I went
from
to a man, and he was talking jargon.
Oh my goodness!
It's not as if he wasn't telling me what I wanted to hear. No, it wasn't that case. He was telling me from a male perspective. This is what you should do. I don't know. Like there was something off about the whole.
You see, that's why I told you that I won't come out and I would turn it. It's just like a learning. It's just like teaching a child how to write with a pencil, or something like that. I will turn you, show you the repercussions, show you the do's and don'ts.
Being very, like you see.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's gender based. There are a lot of very good ones. Unfortunately, there are ones that are not. This is not the first time. So someone has complained to me about how, in short, she said it was so bad that he even went to look for her husband and told the husband all the things that they discussed. Yes. So, but I believe there are good male therapists.
I don't understand. It was very off. I felt so terrible. It even made me more mentally.
It will. So sorry.
I passed my
with your money,
Toodles. Not my face anymore.
Yeah. So.
So yes. This is a really nice experience.
Yeah, same.
If you have one thing you want to tell the people, just one thing. This is your avenue. What do you want to say to people? First of all, women.
Okay.
Because we're also advocating for women. We'll plan to make this movement and with women, putting some small men here and there, but mostly us. So women, and then
go and work on yourself. Go and work on yourself. The average Nigerian, 98% of Nigerians have mental issues, anger issues, trauma, and majority of them do not want to even tackle it. Talk less of, and once you don't tackle it, you hurt people. Hurt people. You know.
So
when I see things how it happens, you just have to work on yourself. Before I became, and I know that I'm a work in progress, you know, but before I could get to this level of mine, I had to look at myself. Okay, these are the things I am terrible at. This is what is triggering this bad habit that I have. This is what is making me please people, and I had to go back there and start dealing with that. And we do not hold ourselves accountable for things that we do wrong. If you do not do that, you're a walking red flag. You're a ticking time bomb. And when you are done hurting people and everybody has run away from you, sometimes that is what brings suicide. When you are refusing to work on yourself. You know, that's what happens with don't work on yourself. Then you meet someone, probably you fall in love with them or your friends. Then you start showing them that bad habit. They tolerate you for a little time. Along the line, they cut you off because they cannot tolerate it anymore. Maybe you're in a marriage, but they cut you off because you're a trashy person. And then once you don't have anybody to hurt, all of them have run away. You come back and you have to, because you cannot live with yourself. All that can be solved with a simple problem. Work on yourself from the moment you just, I believe everyone should just ask themselves. Don't ask anybody, ask yourself.
Like take yourself out of your body.
Look at yourself in the mirror and say,
stand by yourself and look
for me now, look at what are your bad habits and why are you doing them? If people can do that from the early stage, there will be a lot, the world will be a better place and a safe place.
People are not ready to do that.
But we are not ready to, you just have to look for, why are people treating me? Why you need to. But and if you're sincere with yourself, gang like this, yes,
you start acting right.
You will act right. You start. People will. You've not seen someone, a lady, no makeup, nothing, but she radiates positivity, and you're wondering, did she do jazz? It's not jazz. It's just years of continuous working on yourself, accepting that you do something wrong. Oh no, I am wrong. You know, you have to make peace with yourself and go to that person and apologize. You know. So that is what I want to tell both genders. Ask yourself one day, what are the bad habits that I have? What are triggering those bad habits? Then try and see how you can heal yourself from within. Once you do that, you become unstoppable. You will not need to please anybody. You just, yeah.
Part of my, not New Year's resolution, I'm not doing resolutions. Because I started accepting myself. I started coming back to myself. Very recently. I feel like I said in previous episodes, when I got to 30, I felt like I've been living a crazy life all this while. It's like a psychological reset for me.
Yes.
There was a brain switch.
Yeah, that was what happened with me. That was pre-COVID. That was what happened. I think then I was 20. What? Now I'm 36. I'll be here. So, but then it just switched.
With 30, I don't know. I keep saying it. Maybe not everybody.
And since like you start to. That is for those that are lucky, but there are some people even with 30, they will never have the sense. Also, till they die, they are never gonna have sense. You know, you're never gonna have sense. So, so yeah, it happens.
So it's part of what I'm trying to do, like self-reflection, more of me becoming better for myself and for people.
Yes, the people that care about you.
Just within this year, like I've seen a drastic amount, an ample amount of
change in you, yes.
And it resonates with even my children.
Yes.
The way they are around me now has changed. I used to lash out on them.
Yes.
So they realize, what am I doing? Like in somebody's anger, I'm passing through my children.
Yes.
So whenever I realize that, I just go to the room, I walk I watch what I want to watch. I'm on my phone. I read. Whatever I want to do. I wasn't having time for myself. I lost it. I didn't
Yes.
even know what I was going through. I was just on auto. I lash out. I hit them.
Yeah.
Even though I was an expressive person right from childhood, my cousin told me, "You are not like this.
Something is wrong.
The anger is too much." Even Fati told me, even with your house helps, you were so angry. The anger is too much.
Yeah, the sake of the people that love you.
You can't carry bad behavior around you. It's not
Yes.
possible.
So
You
yeah.
can't carry bad behavior around. This episode is, I feel like we just finished counseling. And this is the energy I wanted. This is the energy I wanted. Like, this is so enlightening. I'm so glad we sat with you. I'm so glad we sat. So if you want to reach out to you for counseling or for...
You send me a message on my Instagram or my TikTok. Yes, I do physical counseling, but the one I get more is online counseling.
We all need help from time to time.
Yes, we all humans need help. The moment you think you do not need help, that's where the problem.
All of us, life is happening to all of us. There's no one that will say, no, me, I don't want to. So thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
I'm saying I'm a okay. We don't introduce ourselves, so
yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be our first episode, but if it is, Happy New Year, guys.
Yes.
You're going to see another episode of me and Fati alone discussing our New Year's
resolutions.
What we had last year and what we're planning to change. And there's so much coming up for the podcast. We're having a studio. Would you come when we do our new studio again?
I'll try, inshallah. Just let me know. Don't worry, just let me know, inshallah. Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming.
You're most welcome.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. At least under the weather. Even I am, but I'm feeling much
me
more
too.
better.
I'm just trying to be.
Much better. I like talking. I like having
good conversations. Yeah. So it was nice.
So guys, please like, subscribe, share, and we have a lot of things. We have our travel on stories between us on the move. We're going around this year. We'll just give you a little tea maybe later on. That's
good.
just our plans, inshallah. So thank you guys for staying with us. Until next time, this is Stories Between Us.
Bye.